Hello YouTube, my name is Tyler Peterson and this is the first official time that you've seen me speak to you here on the Peterson Homestead channel. Let me give you the updated tour as of May 5th. My wife Jen and I have been working diligently here to get things caught up. You can see we're trying to be as green as we can, and so we're going to make use of a whole bunch of these materials that we're taking out of the house that can be reused and salvaged. We're going to be donating them to our local reclaimed building materials store, Renew, in Spirit Lake, a subsidiary of the Lakes Community Land Trust. Give them a shout out, check them out online. You can see that I have been deconstructing. These are all baseboard heaters, and we're going to be salvaging the copper tubing out of those, recycling all that. We have some assorted mahogany casing from all the doors upstairs. We have some bifold doors and a couple of hollow core doors that came out that will all be salvaged, along with the cast iron vanity sink, toilet, and some lighting, lovely period lighting fixtures. We haven't done anything down here, but we're going to start this evening with the deconstruction, removing the drywall and the insulation from the exterior walls. But let me take you upstairs and show you what we've got done so far. So since the last time you saw it, we've been working pretty diligently. All the power is off up here, so some of the lighting might not be the best.
Got a good shot of your butt. Sorry.
Great. So here's our upstairs, or what's left of it. So from the original tour, when Jenna took you up here, this would have been the first bedroom, which would have ended right here where the subfloor has a break. You would have walked around the stairs, come into the second bedroom, which is right here where I'm standing right now. And then this other break, this would have been the bathroom originally. And then that was just hallway over there with the built-in cabinet in the corner. So we've had a couple of, well, one setback, but it's going to end up actually working to our benefit. For those of you that are construction type people, you may have noticed that this side of the roof, which is actually the original roof structure and pitch from the original house, this would have originally been a story and a half, so it wouldn't have had a full upstairs. All these roof joists are framed in with 2x4s, which is not to modern building code, so it's a little bit lightly framed for the purpose of a roof structure. And in addition to that, when we opened it up, we noticed that several of these roof joists are non-continuous and have been sistered and laminated onto. I believe there are 5 of them. 1, 2. You can see the laminations of the sisters that are used to support them. 3, 4, and 5. In fact, some of them, like this one here, are completely broken. And then they ran a partial rafter down to this knee wall to support the load. But for those of you that are construction people, I can tell you that there is no wall that runs below this to adequately distribute the load back down onto the main floor and then into the basement. So what we're going to end up doing is I'll remove all of these 2x6s that were framed in for the roof, or for the ceiling of the second story. Then I'll go up, I'm going to cut along the ridge line. Well, I'll probably cut laterally down the roof, cut along the ridge line and cut halfway down, and I'm going to push quarter sections of the roof out and down the roof off the side of the house. So, or maybe smaller pieces since it's just the 2 of us, but basically this whole half that you're looking at right now, from that wall across, is all going to go. And what we're going to then do is on top of the, here, if we come over to this side, I can show you better. Let me get, here, I'll be right back. Let me get a pointer.
Okay.
My good YouTube friend, Mr. Tubal Kane, Mr. Pete222, would be proud of me, but he has a pointer with a little rubber tip. I don't have that kind of technology. But what will happen is this is the top plate of the exterior wall of the house right here. You can see it's a double top plate with full dimensional 2x4 lumber, which was very common for the age of this house. So these rafters here will all be removed, and then on top of this top plate we'll frame a wall that will span the whole length of the house, and it will raise about another 6 feet. So basically what we're going to do is mirror what has been done on this side, and we'll also frame in some windows and things, and I'll reframe and build this wall on top of that wall, and then reframe the exterior gable sides to match the new pitch of the roof. Then we'll frame in place with 2x6s the traditional approach, where we'll frame in place, cutting the bevel at the top, putting the bird's mouth at the end so that it'll set on the new top plate of the sidewall. And basically what we'll end up doing is we'll end up gaining this, which is about 5 feet here, and you can see that even where I'm standing now, I'm 6'2", 6'3" with shoes. Obviously I don't have full ceiling height, and if this was sheetrocked, I'd have even less, so I'd have to be out to here. So from here to there, we'll gain about 6 feet of floor space on the whole width of the house. So that's roughly about 150 to 175 square feet of upstairs space. So we'll have a full floor plan upstairs by the time we're done. A little setback, but actually one that's going to work out to the better. It's going to add probably on the high end about $1,500 worth of materials to our project. It actually is going to make the roof smaller, so it'll actually cost less to reshingle when I'm done. But it'll be good. That'll also give us the capacity in the future, if I wanted to, with this all being open, if we lay out our closet and stuff intelligently, we could always frame in a second bedroom up here if we needed to. So we'll have that benefit, and for us as musicians, we can have a little studio space up here set up full-time, which will be convenient. So that's what we have to date. Other than that, keep checking out the channel. I'm sure you'll see me. I'll probably be making some cameo appearances from time to time, but for the most part, I'll try to be a behind-the-scenes force here. But
Well, you need to be on because I don't know what I'm talking about,
well,
apparently.
you proved that when you said you said several things. Well, you also said that the floor downstairs was vinyl tile and it's linoleum.
Equally bad?
And then, of course, the shower stall, which is made of galvanized steel, not aluminum siding. And it's a dumpster, not a dump truck.
Yeah, I'm just here for the grunt work, you know that.
Other than that, that's about it. So, with that, thanks for checking out our house project. I'd encourage anybody that has an interest to be a do-it-yourselfer. Give it a shot. Even if you can't do it, what I would encourage, don't do it if you can't do it, but I encourage you to find people that can help you, because there are no shortage of people out there with the skills and the knowledge that are just interested in seeing that be perpetuated on to the next generation of do-it-yourselfers and homeowners. So seek it out. Rest assured, we're not doing this by ourselves. We've got a team of people in the background that are supporting us and offering wonderful advice. Thank you to them. And I guess until we meet again, stay classy.